How's it going, YouTube? It's me today. We are here with episode 4 of New Super Mario Bros. DS. And just a little bit of announcement before I go on. This and part 4 of Finding Nemo will be the last videos I post for next week or so. It is my girlfriend's birthday on the 30th, and I'm gonna be out of my state for like a week. So yeah, if you're wondering where I will be after, I think Wednesday. That's where I'll be at. So, but let's just go ahead and get on with 4-1. And I did a little bit of thinking. I decided for episodes 4 and coming out episode 7 as well. I'm going to be playing as Luigi. Boom, boom, boom. And this course I remember being really fun too. And like the reason I decided to play as Luigi this time around is because of the fact that Worlds 4 and 7 are the secret worlds, which interesting choice in my opinion for what they chose for the secret worlds, because of the fact that I would think they would choose worlds 3 and 6. You know? Ah, oops. I guess I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, we're actually close enough to where I left off. But what I was getting at is if they were gonna do secret worlds, I would think they would do worlds 3 and 6, and not 4 and 7. But hey, they're Nintendo, so they can do what they want, I guess. Still though, it's just. But for this level, we get to go to we get to ride on Dory. Ba-da ba-da ba-ba-ba-da. Whoa. Hey, buddy. And I don't know if I'm. Crap. Fuck, man! I'm not gonna. Why do I keep missing that shit? All right, let's see if I can even. I really gotta be careful with my timing on this one. Which at this point, just in case I screw this up again. And we were right close to the end. That's the thing that really pisses me off about this. Oh, you know what I bet this is? Because this played the thing differently. Like, okay, so for those of you that aren't familiar, let me wait for this to play out. For those of you that aren't familiar, back when I played New Super Mario Bros. U, and I think New Super Mario Bros. We had this too. I can't remember for sure, but they had this feature where if you leave the course within what is it? I think it's like if the two digit numbers have if it's two of the same digit numbers, then you get one of these toad houses, which I'm not going to use for this one because it's a Mega Mushroom, and honestly, and it's only Mega Mushrooms are really useful for like maybe like 4 levels, but yeah, I think. Yeah, they put this feature in this game. I think they put it in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, although that one I could be wrong, but I do not know if they gave you not so much in a Toad House, but they gave you a P Acorn, or yeah, that's what it's called. But anyway, just thought I'd give you that little history fact. But and we give ourselves another fun one. See, this is why I have a little bit of a confession. This is why I think that the jungle worlds are probably my favorite in Mario games. Because they're probably like outside of the Cloud World, the Jungle Worlds are probably my favorite Mario worlds when it comes to any Mario game. If I'm gonna be really honest, because they just give you so much. Because these are probably like the most fun levels I've ever played in a Mario game. You know what I mean? So I'm really happy I get to it. I'm really happy I get to enjoy these. Oh god. Oh wait. Ah, shit. I did not time that right. Ba ba. Okay. Did not think I was gonna make that. Alright. There we go. Got 2 out of the 3 star coins, so didn't do too bad on that. I mean, Luigi. You know, honestly, I kind of like Luigi in this world, not gonna lie. You know, but the fun levels end here because we get unfortunately we get an underwater level in this world. But actually, isn't this the one with the eel in it? If I remember right, it might be in world it might be in World 6. I can't remember, but I do remember one of the underwater levels have like where you're trying to avoid eels. This might this is it. So this one actually might be fun. But I don't know actually. Oh shit. See, yeah, the auto scroll really kills you on that one. All right, we're oh shit. I forgot about these guys. God. Got all but the last 2. Please don't. We're on checkpoint at least. Let me get it. Thank you. Ooh. Shit. Yeah, that's the second one. Why is it that most of these star coins are like out in the open like this? Okay, we are definitely gonna need the. Oh, fuck. Okay. Good thing I turned on that pipe switch. Because that probably would not have gone well if I didn't. Yeah. All right. We can make it. All right. Whoa. Hi guys. So I think this is the end of the level. No, you motherfucking cocksucker! Alright, I'm back, but seriously, Nintendo, that was like an utter dick move to place that Goomba there. For like literally no reason at all. Alright. Now that we got that taken care of. Alright. But please, for the love of Christ, don't be the please don't be a Mega Mushroom. Anyway, we're going to the halfway. Oh, not mean to do that. We're going to the not a Mega Mushroom, not a Mega Mushroom. Thank you. This one also is pretty interesting. I think this is the only I believe, I could be wrong, but I think this is the only tower that has like lava rising up to it once we get out of this room. Yeah, so sorry for a little bit of the spoiler. Even though I know I'm very much relying on memory when playing this, so I know was some part like I remember most of this game pretty crap. I think this is close enough to where I left off at, but what I was saying is I just remember when it comes to this game, I know I played a lot like with friends and whatnot, but like there are some parts to it where like my memory is honestly super clunky. So sorry if there are certain parts of this that I just genuinely do not remember. Something else I may have noticed is that the lava follows you the faster you go. So I really gotta be careful. This is one of those levels where I really gotta be either be careful with my speed, or I don't know what else. But I mean, we made it to a checkpoint. Cool. But I feel like this is what a lot of this world has contained so far. Is that? Damn it. Okay, so I just decided to skip over that start point entirely because I'm not gonna die over and over again. And when we're at the end too, but good thing I kept this for an emergency because Bowser Jr. here has a new gimmick, and and at least both the Secret Worlds, and I think the next world might be World 6. I didn't mean to shoot him that quick, because I kind of... All he really does is throw shells, but, yeah, it's a good thing I brought that. But like I promised him, I can't remember if it's World 5 or World 6 that has a second tower to it. It might, if I remember right, it's the latter, but... And we're definitely saving. We're gonna create a restore point. So we're gonna go to 4-4 and then 4-8 next. So I honestly don't know what 4-4 is gonna turn out like. Doesn't Wigglers the Wigglers look so cute in this game until you piss them off. Aw. Oh, there's no way I can get this. Actually, there might be. Well, I've always wondered, like, how is Wiggler able to damage you if he's a worm? Okay. At least it's something that can help me out. Guess there's not really anything up here either. Whoa! Okay, that was pretty cool. No way in hell am I... No. God damn it. Man, World 4 has really not been treating me well in terms of the death regard, I'll say that much. Although this is the first time that we got a game over, but I mean, I did save this time, so it's not... So I'm not, like, terribly upset about it, I guess. Alright. So we have 5 goes again. Like, exactly where we left off. And yeah, I actually managed to get the start point this time, which is actually really impressive. I'm real. And... Nice! Nice. So we're gonna be going to the ghost house here in a minute. We are gonna do 4A first. So let's see it. Oh, this is another. Is this another Dory level or? I know there's like, yeah. In case you're wondering, the thing I wrote on in 4-1 is named Dory. But like, and I'm pretty sure this game came out like after Finding Nemo did, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that they put this as a they put that as a nod to it. Oh. Gross. Alright. Alright. So far we're doing great. For the most part. See, like 4A is not even really giving me any trouble, to be honest. The star coin looks very frustrating. Or actually, I was gonna say the star coin looks incredibly frustrating to get. Ah, damn it, I touched the jelly juice. Alright. Come on. Go. Go. Fuck! Alright, let's go ahead and try this again. Alright. Alright, let's see. Ah, damn. So we're not even close enough. Or even... What? Seriously, like, what the hell? Okay, that just shouldn't have happened, but... But if I learned anything, I learned this level hates me. But... It's like, I get this level's optional, but still. Yep, yay for you. Alright. So let's go ahead. It's time for us to go to our next ghost house, and that, just like World 3's ghost house, we will be visiting this place twice. Because this one also has a cannon to it. I think the same goes for World 5 as well, if I remember right. Oh. Fuck that. Alright. That's more like it. And I think this one... I do remember this ghost house. I remember this one. This one is actually my favorite one. Because there's a lot you had to do in this. Like, this is just only part of it. But, Boo, get out of my way. Bro. There we go. So I guess that's how you get one of the star coins. But, like, these guys are what make it cool. And you got... I actually don't know what this switch leads to. But apparently these things are called balloon bows. From what I've learned. So... And I think if I remember right... These also take you up here to this next star coin. There we go. I think this is it. Well, not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I think one of these doors is the secret exit. I can't. Did I do what I? Okay, no. This is the normal exit. I think the one on the bottom is the secret one. If I had to take a guess. Alright. Alright, so I will be back to get that. But here's a room that I didn't know existed. That could be potential. Or maybe forgot it existed, but it just takes you back here. I guess that's technically... So there's technically two ways to get the first star coin. So yeah, I just thought I'd show that off. So here's the next part. So I guess that just takes me back. What the hell, man? But yeah, getting this is actually really easy, if you know what you're doing. Like, it's easy, but also it's easy to it was very much hiding underneath my nose the whole time, if that makes any sense. But it is very, very easy to die when getting the secret exit. And it's really just because of the next couple of balloon boos we're gonna have to deal with. But it's like somewhere over. Oh fuck. Alright. And then you go over here. I think you go over here. Fuck. And then you just do that. Nice. There you go. That, my friends, is how you get the secret exit of World 4's Ghost House. It's definitely a lot simpler than I thought it would be, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I'm glad I made it. I can't even remember who I don't even think anyone showed me how to do that one. I mean, I think that one I just kind of looked up on YouTube, but But this, my friends, is how you get World 7. Well, it's one of two ways you get World 7. Alright. There's Bowser. We will be doing World 7 again much later. We will be in World 7 back with Luigi much later. But right now we are going back to World 4. And what level do we have to start with? Or it is time for 4-5, my friends. Alright. But I do remember this level, and it is very much a pain in the butt if you don't know what you're doing, but for power-up wise, getting that mushroom is gonna make this thing hell of a lot easier. And hell of a lot less stressful. So the main goal of this is these bob-ombs. And what you want to do is throughout this level, you need to use them to break parts of the level, and that's what we're going for. All right. But I mean, I'm not really worried about getting the honestly, like with some of these star points. I know they're out in the open, but honestly, something I really don't give a shit about. Like that one right there. It's not. Alright. 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 But even then, I think that's only like. Now that I think about it, if you're doing it the way I'm doing with these bob-ombs, you only have. It's only mandatory to break like 1 or 2 areas. Yeah. Yeah, this was. For me, Luigi. Alright. Only 2 levels to go. And I think I can make it. And next up is 4-6. And I think this is the second Dory level that I was mentioning. Yeah, this is who Dory is, for those of you who don't know. So. But this time it's a lot. Think of this one. I kind of think of this one as a much more challenging version of 4-1. Like that's the most easiest way I could put it. Alright. 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 But now here's where things start to, like, really get interesting. And when I say that, it's usually not a good thing. I mean, yeah, we're on checkpoint, but Nintendo, your brain's been blended if you think I'm using a P-switch for that. Fuck that noise. Alright. Don't know how. Prompt line wasn't supposed to come off for a little bit. Where does this even... But I am curious to see where this... Wait. Does this see... I didn't know this place had this... Holy shit. This place had... Oh, this is just where you can get the last star point. I was just curious to see what this was, but... And you get an extra one out of it. Cool. But yeah. Alright. Yeah, okay, cool. No dick moves. So, and this is one of the few levels in this that I actually managed to get all 3 star coins in, so that's pretty neat. Oh. Now here we are, heading to 4-Castle. Let's go. You know, a little bit of a story. Whenever me and my friend, so my friend Jameson was the first one to show me this, first person to ever show me this level, and I used to call these things like sailboats or like. I mean, it's pretty obvious why I did when I was like when I first played this when I was like 8. Yeah, I called it. But yeah, when I was like a little guy, I used to call this the sailboat castle. But yeah, this one's also this castle is also not really anything to write home about. I mean, honestly, for the most part, other than the sailboat looking like things, it's just a typical castle. I mean, I wouldn't say honestly I don't really expect to find this. I would honestly expect this to be a World 2 castle more than anything. I'm not gonna say that this is like World 1 kind of like easy material, but although it does have elements to it. But I will say that like I said, this is very much like I expect this. I would have expected this to be like a World 2 castle, like in terms of its difficulty. Because I mean, as long as you know what you're doing, you really aren't gonna have a lot of trouble with this. And like as long as you're also good with like avoiding. My mushroom died, but yeah. And honestly, same goes with the boss too. Like, but what you'll see here in a minute. No, I'm not risking my death. Oh, actually, maybe I might. You know, at this point, I really don't give a shit what I say. Boom. Alright. There we go. And, yeah. With this it just appears as a regular Goomba, but maybe this is why Goombas have a vengeance against me. So, this boss here honestly isn't also just like some of the other bosses in this, like I'm mainly talking about Bowser. This one also wasn't really too bad either. Like, just like what I said about this, me expecting this being a World 2 castle, I honestly expect the same out of this. I feel like the only reason that this is a World 4 boss in the first place is because of the fact that Mummy Poke was World 2's boss. Like, that's all I can really get from this. But yeah, we finished World 4, and overall, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this, minus a few hiccups here and there. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, this is gonna do it. I have to get ready for work, but I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys either tonight or tomorrow.